I'm Khushali. I'm standing for the president position for the finance club. So I want to start by talking about what my vision is. The primary vision is to make finance available for everyone. Finance is a basic life skill which everyone needs to know about. So where you're supposed to invest your money, how you're supposed to be a skill which everyone should know, irrespective of what your career progression is. The next thing is to explore new avenues that finance is. Finance is not what traditional finance used to be, and I want to talk about that. So I'll start by talking about myself. I'm a chartered accountant. I cleared in May 2018. After that, I finished 2 levels of CFA, hopefully the third one soon. I'm also a gold medalist at the Mumbai University when I was pursuing my bachelor's in commerce. So I did my articleship in this firm called InCorp Advisory, which is a Singapore-based finance advisory firm into investment banking, debt syndication, audit advisory, taxation, and things like that. I was majorly in the tax field, but I also had experience in other avenues because I could work with them on projects in these avenues. So after my CA, I joined ISB, a Prudential Mutual Fund, in the product development and strategy team, where I worked on debt and hybrid products. So we launched new schemes, we worked on models to decide strategies for existing schemes. So this is what I did there. After 3 years, I moved to ITI Alternate Funds, which is a boutique PMS firm, where I did equity research into long-only small, mid, and micro-cap companies. Just before joining ISB, I decided to do a different profile. I took up growth strategies and brand partnerships at Coke, which is a food tech startup into DIY meal kits. So what my contribution here is basically the skills, resources, and networks that we've gathered. But this is not only me. Everyone who's going to be part of the club is going to have the same set of skills, resources, or maybe varied. So I want to combine everyone's best foot forward and see where the club can go with the help of that. So my path is, first primary reason is going to be finance for all. We need to know how we're supposed to invest our money, where we're supposed to park, whether we should consider taxes, we should look at sovereign gold bonds and things like that. The second thing is, if you're not from a finance background and you want to move to finance, you should know that the club is the right place for you to be because you're going to have access to so many people who are there. Second is, if you're already in finance but you want to venture into new avenues. So if I want to go into VC, I'll probably have someone in finance club who's in VC whom I can connect with, who'll have the right people around. Next is learning and development. So we need technical skills, we need soft skills to be part of finance. So I want to have processes like workshops, sessions, seminars to get those in place. We should also academic assistance. Finance is going to be an intimidating subject for all of us at some point in time. So if we have academic sessions, it's going to be great. But we should also have industry leaders coming in who are working in those fields and bridge the gap between what we're actually learning and what is actually applied. So if there is a gap, we need to work towards it because what we're actually going to apply is what's going to be relevant in the long run. For placements, I think we're going to start with a pitch book, which will have all the transferable skills of all the members who are in the club. And we will be presenting them to recruiters, and recruiters can then have a more focused, more targeted approach to hiring people. So if there are certain skills which recruiters are looking for but they don't know we have, them knowing this is going to be a big pro for the community as a whole. We should also look at newer and wider opportunities. So there's something called film financing, there is P2P lending. There are so many tiny new avenues in finance that are coming up which we need to explore. And I think as a club, we should have the opportunity to do that together. Last thing is, finance has to be fun, right? Like, I know that y'all don't think of it to be fun all the time, but I love finance and I want y'all to like it as much. So I've thought of doing something like simulation games, quizzes, case competitions, to kind of learn the skill in a fun manner. For example, if someone wants to go into equity research, we can have a pick your stock competition where everyone makes their own pitch deck for the company they're interested in. And we can have industry leaders come and check these for us. So what this will do is, this is going to be like an interactive interview prep through the year. You don't need to have one-on-one interview sessions. This is going to kind of make finance fun for all of us. So yeah, that's about it. These are the things I plan to do with the club, and I can't wait to contribute in every way possible. Thank you. Woo!